Sunshine is getting pretty hefty. She don't drink much milk. I kind of weaned her off at night and just giving her a bottle during the day in the morning. And she's been drinking a little bit of it, but then she rejects it. I have been crib feeding them in here. I need to clean this stall out. The babies, they come through that little hole where she ran in. They've been eating quite a bit of feed. They're putting about a gallon of medicated feed away a day, plus some extra grain. The babies are looking really good. So I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I've got to clean this paddock. I've got to clean the pig stall. I've got to clean Pearl's stall or pen, however you want to put it. But I've got to worm these guys. A lot of people don't deworm their sheep. I do. About every 3 months I'll deworm them. If they look like they're getting a little scrawny or maybe a little bit weak or something. Parasites are the #1 cause of illness in sheep. I'll deworm them. So it's on their schedule. I'm going to deworm them, and I'm going to be using this shepherd's staff, shepherd's crook. Thanks to Jody Eli. She sent that to us off of our Amazon wish list. We really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting our channel. It's going to be a great help to us. Generally, I'll put out some feed like that. Kind of keeps them from being too leery. You just hook them and you can pull them to you. And this has a little lever on it. Slide it right off. Girly girl, you're all right. Ram's gonna be a little bit harder to catch. Still have the 2 larger ones. I don't like to work them, get them hot. I like to be too fast with them. They're kind of skittish. Catch the ram this time. There we go. Woo! You're a big old boy. say he probably goes 200 pounds. And I've got Missy still left to do here. These ewes, I can generally hold them between my legs. And there we go. All right, got the sheep dewormed, got everybody fed, except for Pearl and the boys. I have to deworm Pearl again. She's gaining weight, but she's still just not gaining it like I think she ought to. I do supplement her sometimes with feed, depending on hay quality. Right now I got her on a grass hay, which is better for a horse than alfalfa. Sometimes we can't get anything but alfalfa, but I've got to clean her pen. So I've got to get her caught and deworm her. I'm going to put a hay bag out on the tree of knowledge, let her stand out there today and just stand to be tied. I got to get her caught. A little bit of a chore. She's still just a little bit skittish. Once she's caught, she's fine, but catching her is the trick. And then I will deworm those boys. They still have hay on the ground, so I'm probably not going to give them anything. I have to shoe Blaze and Cowboy. I put shoes on Cowboy's front the other day. I need to shoe his back, and then I need to shoe Blaze. I got to get a halter and get a hay bag put up and get Pearl caught here. Quite nervous. You have to really think on your feet. She gets scared easy. Oh. 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 You gotta be real careful about bending down around a wild horse. They can, oh. You bend down, they'll paw you. This is not the safest way to do this, but oh, this is where I was at last time. I had a hard time. Oh, getting it tied. Every time I move up here by her eye, she gets all boogered. Oh, she'll be better when I work her. But man, she sure has some issues. Oh, oh, oh. Whew. Oh. Kind of ran into the fence there and skinned her nose. Oh. 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 She gets excited. I like to put a neck rope on them because they can rake halters off, and she tries to run over me. She kind of gets pushy. She tries to go over top of me. It's not that she's being mean, it's just that she's pushing on me and trying to find a way out. That rope now, I'll put this neck rope on kind of tight, and I tied some half hitches in it so it wouldn't take and choke her, but I'll tie it to the halter. That way, if she rakes the rakes the halter off, she doesn't rake the neck rope off, and I've still got her caught. Whew. You have to be gentle but firm. You can't let these horses run over you. She's excitable and silly right now. Everything is a booger. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to go tie her to the tree and let her stand there for a while. One of the things I'll do periodically, I'm still working on Cowboy, but periodically I'll do is I'll go over and I'll just check on her and move her around a little bit, let her get excited. I'll come in here and approach her. And this is the key right here. You can have a hold of one, but if you can't approach them, even though they've been tied up, it really doesn't matter, because she's got to get used to me touching her face. You'll notice I'm not real careful about how I touch her. I just touch her face, I touch her, move the halter around. If she gets excited, I'll try to get out of the way if she tries to run over me, but I'll move the halter around and just abruptly handle her, because she needs to learn that it's not a bad deal. See, She really gets excited about stuff like that. So as you can see there, she wants to, boy, the flies are terrible today. That's what I'm blowing at. I'll just touch her on the neck, and she's real nervous and real scared, but easy girl, easy girl. She feels like she has no other option. She'll just run over me, but you try not to do that. I'll move her around. I'll do the other side. And she really teaches a horse to approach them, not to sit back, and just to learn to be handled. You know, she's real nervous about stuff around her eyes. And she hasn't been worked. I just caught her, tied her up here, so balance her out here, touch her on the neck, move up around her eyes. You can see she gets kind of worried about that. I'll just keep doing it. So this is the day-to-day thing that happens when we're just training. This is part of it. You get a wild horse, you know, once you can get them to where they're fairly comfortable with being tied, I'll just tie them up and I'll do this. I'll approach them, spook them, let them react, let them express themselves, and I'll come in, I'll rub on them and pet on them. And hopefully they get better to where they just figure out, well, this is just part of life. So I got to get back to shoeing Cowboy. Well, I got Blaze shot on the front, and it has got hot. It's after lunch now. Still haven't had nothing to eat. Well, I snacked on a little bit of leftover pizza, but my allergies are killing me today. They're terrible. Still got his hind to do. I've still got pens to clean out, and it is just really hot. It's a time to kick back and take a nap, but I'm sitting here in the shade of this tree, and the breeze is blowing, so one cool place is just about as good as another one as far as I'm concerned. We thought we was going to get us a burger, but Miss Joanne didn't show up down there today. She must have had other things to do or set up somewhere else, so we didn't get that. So Miss Polly's cooking something, and I'm just going to sit here and relax and wait for it to cool off a little bit because it's hot. Alrighty, it's considerably later. Had something to eat, went back and kicked back for a little while, fell asleep, and guess you just need to listen to your body, and when it wants rest, give it to it. So now I'm gonna clean some stalls and get Pearl dewormed, work her, maybe trim her feet a little bit. Well, after about 10 loads later, I got this pen clean. It's cooled down considerably. It's one of the things I love about the desert. Sun starts going down, it starts cooling off, and by morning you're gonna need a fire. That's what it's been probably about the last 2 weeks. We've had to have a fire in the mornings. I'll get up, light a little fire, and warms up by 9, 10 o'clock. It's warm again. I'm gonna go work with Pearl. Don't know how much I'm gonna get. Once the sun starts going down, this camera doesn't do too good, but I'll try to capture as much as I can, get her dewormed, and then put her up for the night, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, folks, I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to of me working Pearl. My camera died. As you can see, she's pretty reactive to just about everything, especially when you're outside the confines of a round pen and you just got them on a rope. They want to take and just drag you off and leave. It's going to be a long road with Pearl. She's quite the reactive horse, so we'll just take and we'll stick with it and like I always say, be not weary in well doing, for in due season ye shall reap, if you faint not. We'll see you later.